He's after me lucky bombs. I'm Jackie.
Maybe the IRA would have won if they were a little bit more silly. I'm Justin.
He is a Michael Bolton-loving white bread chowderhead. I'm Sam, and this is 1994's Blown Away on Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness, a podcast about bad movies, for bad movies, blah, 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 blah. This week on the show is, as said, listener request from last week, starring Jeff Bridges, Tommy Lee Jones, Forrest Whitaker, one other name.
Lloyd Bridges?
Yeah, Lloyd Bridges. God damn it, how do I forget Lloyd Bridges? Stop the podcast. Stop the podcast.
This movie has 4 Academy Award winners in it.
Yes, yeah.
Because Cuba Gooding Jr. is in one scene going, "Hey, I'm Cuba Gooding Jr."
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Just like, "Dirt," and then he's not in the movie anymore.
Currently streaming on HBO Max and probably streaming in your brain from 1994 if you were alive, because I'm pretty sure everybody saw this. But Jackie, Sam, go.
Well,
I did not see this
I was going to talk about the hotness level in this.
The hotness level.
Before.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's talk about the Jeff Bridges, because this is 1994's Jeff Bridges. When is the dude? 98, 97?
No, yeah, 98, I think.
Are they the same person?
They're not.
He is very young.
In fact, I remember it was either Ethan or Joel Cohen in a interview when he took that role. They were like, well, you need to kind of they introduced him to the guy that they were basing it on, the actual dude.
Sure.
And then the next time they saw him, they're like, holy shit, this guy has immediately just let himself go.
And
it was like just a complete life change where he was like,
never gone back.
Fuck everything I was doing before now.
Never stopped being the dude from that point forward. You look at him in this movie and you're like, that's a different man. Jackie, was Jeff Bridges hot in 1994?
He was okay. But you know, the big thing for me is that I think that he is sexier as an old man, but then again, I like old men, so
sure.
I think he's much better looking now than he was.
Even though he's loaded with pot and just wanders around the forest playing guitar by himself.
Just barefoot, eating peanut butter out of the jar with his hands.
Yep.
Just mumbling to himself like a homeless person.
This sounds like the life for me. Yeah.
I mean, he's living the dream.
This sounds like the life for us, Justin.
Was Tommy Lee Jones in the long-haired wig sexual chocolate for you?
No, he's just gross looking in general.
He is a gargoyle. He is a self-proclaimed gargoyle, I believe. I don't think Tommy Lee Jones has ever made the portents that he's, ladies, come up ons. Like he knows who he is, and he lives with that. What?
He was the center for Harvard's football team?
Yeah, and Al Gore's roommate, right? You've said this like 67
No, he lived
times.
across the hall from Al Gore, who was Berkeley Breathed roommate, the guy that does the comic strip.
Yeah. You've brought this to our attention before, Sam.
Many times. Lest we not forget.
Okay. What about Lloyd Bridges, Jackie? You like old men.
Which one was he?
Tongue of a Basset Hound.
He was the Lloyd Bridges in the movie.
Yeah, he's the Lloyd Bridges.
That's like a Hollywood landmark. Like if you're watching a movie, you would usually identify the person as always the guy that was standing next to Lloyd Bridges. Like
stepped on a crab.
If you don't know who Lloyd
Irish
Bridges
guy,
is,
right?
I'm going to be like, I don't know how to describe him other than Lloyd Bridges.
Lloyd Bridges.
He's the old Irish guy, right?
Yes,
the retired.
Yes,
Jeff Bridges' dad. He's one of the most famous actors of all time. Are you kidding me, Jackie?
Yeah, he's super hot. He kind of like overshadowed Jeff Bridges. I hate to say that, but you know,
okay.
He was
seen
just.
him in
I just loved him in his little hat and his little facial hair.
he is one of the cutest old men that has ever lived. There is no question that Jeff Bridges was a cute old guy. He was just, that's...
Lloyd Bridges?
Yeah, Lloyd Bridges. See, that, like, Jeff went all peace, love, and hippies. Lloyd just leaned into being a cute old guy. You know? The whole time. He was like, I used to be Spartacus, and now I'm just kind of a kooky old guy.
Yeah, he was super
That was
hot.
Michael Douglas, or Kirk Douglas.
as well. They both did the same thing. Yeah, they both
Kind
were
of.
cute old guys. Oh yeah, Kirk Douglas was Spartacus. Lloyd Bridges was a tough guy at one point.
Lloyd Bridges has like 200 credits. He did everything.
I know, but what was his big tough guy role?
He was in every phase of the motion picture business.
What was his tough guy role though? He's known for one major role that none of us are thinking of right now.
The Sea Hunt shit?
The Sea Hunt shit.
That was a tough guy. He was a Sea Hunt tough guy.
Right now, somebody listening is just screaming at us going, I am never listening to this podcast again. You guys are morons.
President Benson's about as tough as they come.
He is. I mean, he got his ears replaced with copper tubing. Oh, well, man, why do we suck? Yeah, Hot Shots. That was good. No, he was
He's in High Noon?
Was he in High Noon?
Yeah, I think he's in High Noon.
Okay. High Noon's a pretty tough guy movie. Yeah. Nice place you got here, Joe. Shabby. Okay. Let's move on. Sam, tell us about...
Picked a hell of a time to quit huffing glue.
Tell us about Blown Away.
Yeah, so apparently MGM was like all about this movie. Like all about it. Mm-hmm. So this was originally going to get an April release, which would have been a pretty safe release for this picture, which was budgeted at $28 million, which is fairly substantial for MGM at the time.
Yeah.
But they're like, holy shit, this is going to be hot sauce exploding everywhere. We need to push it to the summer, which makes me wonder if they just added the whole fucking scene at the end just to coincide with their fucking release. Because it's the 4th of July Boston Pops, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which would have cost a chunk of change.
Yeah, maybe.
But it opens, and this is funny because at the time, because I had to actually do some homework on this a little bit, because there's a quote from Larry Gleason when it opens that, like, MGM is officially back in the money-making business off of this fucking thing.
Okay. That
had a $10.5 million opening, and I guess he said it was, like, the biggest MGM opening ever. But Rocky 3 made $16 million in its opening weekend, like, in 1983. So I don't know who... And also, like, we're back in the movie, we're back being serious business in the movie business. It was 4th place.
Yeah. That's not good.
It's not good.
It's spiking the football pretty hard when you've got a field goal.
This same year, The Lion King and Forrest Gump will happen.
Yeah, okay.
Those made a lot of money. This thing is... so. Was like MGM just that shitty? Because I'm like, is Hollywood in one of its downturns? So I looked up 93, the year before, and there's some fucking money being made. In 1993,
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, almost $1 billion.
Right.
Do you know what number 2 was? And it really sucks.
No. Go ahead.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay. People loved it.
Did you see that shit?
Still
I didn't
love
laugh
it.
once.
There is people still love it. The Mrs. Doubtfire is a musical now that tours the nation. It's like one of the top musicals. People love Mrs. Doubtfire. I hate it.
I didn't laugh once. I didn't think it was funny.
Hello.
It took like Death to Smoochie is how long it took Robin Williams to win me back over after Mrs. Doubtfire. I was like out.
And if you think about it, Medea is just Mrs. Doubtfire, and Medea is like bigger cash cow than the Jurassic Park franchise. People love Medea.
Which brings us to number 3.
Okay.
The Fugitive.
Mm-hmm. Very big movie.
Which won Tommy Lee Jones his Academy Award.
That is true.
So this is what he decided to follow that up with. Yeah. This one.
He's a strange guy. I mean, he's a hammy. Likes to ham it up. Likes to chew that scenery.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I just don't know. Like, the whole thing about this whole movie, like, it's kind of made me turn an eye to what MGM has been doing this whole time, because apparently after the golden era, they're kind of stooges. Like, I was really surprised that, you know, until the Rocky 3 and 4, they weren't really banging them home like Universal and everybody else. I'm like, holy shit, MGM's been screwing around. After this, they're going to do Goldeneye, and they get all of UA's shit, right? Okay, so that's some cash. But there's a big, sizable gap of MGM being stooges, and it's right in here. And apparently, they make this movie.
They probably also did Volcano, though, so they went right back to being stooges again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of them do a bunch of shitty movies. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a podcast, right?
But the Tommy Lee Jones, we're showcasing this scenery-chewing guy who can, win an Academy Award and just happens to be in the greatest miniseries of all freaking time. Now he's a scientist that doesn't know what magma is. So
that doesn't know what magma is.
Yeah. I just, it's their shtick. Let's go to the Tommy Lee pool of money making.
The director is Stephen Hopkins. He did Nightmare 5, Predator 2. Did we do Predator 2 yet?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Yep. Did we do Nightmare 5 yet?
We haven't done any. Well, no, we did Nightmare none. We haven't done. I respect the Nightmares too much. I respect them too much to. The first one is very respectable. I respect all of them, and I mean they're not. They're just not.
None of them are too.
They're just fucking.
None of them are too. Yeah, none of them are too stupid.
No, that's not true. We did do Nightmare 2, which is the subversive homosexual.
The one that.
This movie is about gay sex. Yeah, it's
the one that doesn't happen at the end.
Yeah, it's the YMCA of the Freddy movies. Wait, that movie was gay? Yeah, dude, it's super gay.
All right. He also did Lost in Space.
Okay. Didn't do well.
Joey.
Yeah, didn't do well.
Which is funny because I start listing his movies and there's these are turds. Mm-hmm. He also did The Ghost in the Darkness, I guess, which is okay. I watched that again about 6 years ago, and it took me 2 tries to get through, so it's not that great.
It's not that great. It's not that bad.
But then recently, he did the Jesse Owens movie, Race, and that was very well received and very low budget, so it had a pretty good return on it.
There you go.
Apparently, when they hired him to do this, his first response is, "Why the fuck would I do a Bomb Squad movie?"
Good question.
Why wouldn't you? Who has things against doing Bomb Squad movies?
Who has a thing for them? There's 2. There's the Hurt Locker in this movie. That's it.
No, Speed is the same year.
Speed is not a Bomb Squad movie. That is a guy doing cool shit at all times. He could just be a detective. He could be a chef. He could be a chef on a cruise ship, Sam. He could be Jack is he's every man. He does it. He's a plumber. He goes into the pipes and he defeats Bowser's. He can do it all. He doesn't have to be just a Bomb Squad guy. So, Jack.
But they're still in the fucking Bomb Squad.
Okay, they're in the Bomb Squad. Sure, fine.
Did you know that the reason that Keanu Reeves was cast for Speed is because Jeff Bridges turned it down to do this one?
Whoa! That would have been... In an alternate universe, Jeff Bridges is Jack. And I don't think it would work.
No. And I'm wondering because they're apparently the Tommy Lee Jones and the Jeff Bridges are the friends.
Okay.
And I'm kind of curious. I couldn't find any evidence to support it if they both basically spurned Speed to do this. Mm-hmm. And then Speed gets Keanu Reeves and Dennis Hopper instead, which is the 2 key components of that thing doing what it does is those 2 guys.
And it made all of the money.
A lot more than this one, because this thing returned 30 domestically against a $28 million budget, and then MGM's waving the victory flag off not fucking losing money what the fuck? You're like, we're gonna the video release on this is gonna be nothing but cash, baby. Jurassic Park people are like, what the fuck is wrong with those idiots?
I think Speed did like 200 million, dude. It made a lot of money.
Yeah, but this didn't, and it sucks. This movie sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
The writing team, John Rice and Joe Batir, would also team up. Before this, they gave us the movie Chasers, which is a vehicle for Erika Laniak's boobs.
Yep, didn't work out.
Never saw it, but I saw it on the shelf and always like, I will one day get to this vehicle for her boobs, and I never did.
I've seen it, and I only know remember two things. The thing you're speaking of, those two things. And then the lead, I don't know whatever happened to him.
Tom Berenger.
No, it was not Tom Berenger.
It's Berenger.
No, it's not.
It is.
He's in it, but there's this dude who is like the guy, and he's like got Tom Cruise-itis. He's short, and he walks like his muscles are too big. You can't get into doorways, but he's actually just a little guy. That's all I remember about that movie.
So you're just pissed because you get somebody that doesn't deserve the boobs cast across from them?
Very much so.
Okay. They would also team up later to give us Wind Talkers.
With
Nick Cage.
Oh, Nick Cage. Yeah,
Yep.
It was during that era of everybody making Vietnam movies that stink.
Yeah, and Cage sort of making middle shelf Hollywood releases before he decided to just fucking go Cage crazy in DTV.
Right.
Which is interesting because I don't know if you saw that Jay Roach had an associate producer credit.
I did see that at the end, yeah.
He was the script doctor. I guess there was only so much he could do. There was not any jokes. I think there was a joke that was funny. Actually, there was a joke that was funny. I forgot what it was already.
Tommy Lee Jones trying to be silly. His little silly clown performance. Oh, I'm Irish, and I'm a clown. Love me. Oh, I'm going to blow you up.
It wasn't that. It was like a side spray. It was like characters that didn't even have names said something to each other, and I was like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Must have been the touch of Jay Roach. Do you know who Jay Roach is, Jackie?
Nope.
He directed the Austin Powers movies, and he also wrote and directed the Fockers movies, the Meet the Parents and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are just okay.
The first Meet the Parents is pretty fucking funny.
Pretty funny.
All right, whatever. So, also, you know how behind this thing they were? They put out an FMV video game.
FMV.
Full motion video. So, like, you make a decision and the actors come back on and they're like,
No.
You're blown away yourself.
Oh, God, no. What? What was it on?
Fucking Sega CD was out then, right?
Yeah, probably.
PC, Sega CD, whatever had the ability to do an FMV video game.
Yeah.
So,
oh boy.
I watched the commercials for the FMV video game, and they're terrible.
I'm sure.
Like, they're so bad that I want to play it, even though I know I'd only be able to play it for a few minutes before I was like, oh, fuck, this is too stupid. I can't do it.
Yeah. Wow. God, that's got to be horrible. I'm surprised.
It's got to be horrible.
Like Mine Trap, the one that Congress freaked all out about.
Night Trap.
Night Trap. Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
We played Night Trap. You were fucking there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those FMV, now that I know the acronym, those games are always terrible. They're
bad.
They're bad.
And Night Trap was particularly frustrating because some of the puzzles were like built to be, we're going to make this so tricky. And it's like, yeah, but if you just make something that's obviously impossible to be the answer and like, oh, you didn't find the key because I hid it in my car and parked it across the street. There was a bunch of shit like that in Night Trap that you're like, oh, fuck off. And the internet didn't have like, let me just Google this real quick and figure out how to fucking get past this stupid part. And like years later, I'm looking through some of the solutions and I'm like, oh, fuck you guys. This is stupid.
This game sucks. Okay.
I can't believe I'm still fixated on how much that game pissed me off. That's like 30 years of being pissed off at a fucking game.
that flew really far under the radar until Congress got all pissed off about it, and it blew it up. And everybody was like, "Wait, why are you guys mad about this game? This game sucks." Like, I get Mortal Kombat, kind of, but
yeah, that's the thing. They're like, "Oh, the violence," and I'm like, "Have you tried to play this fucking thing?
It sucks." Also,
they're ripping their spines out of other humans in this game right across the way. You fucking idiots. Susie Amos. Jackie, do you know who Susie Amos is?
No, I don't.
Nor do I.
She's married to Jimmy Cam Cam.
Okay. He's
I
been
still
around
don't
the
know
block.
who that is.
James Cameron.
I know who that is, but I don't know her.
Yeah, I know Jim Cameron's other wife.
Linda Hamilton?
Yeah. The sea.
What's she up to?
Brandy, you're a fine girl, but I got to get to the bottom of that goddamn ocean. That's his love and his lady.
The other interesting thing about this movie is that it has a 39% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I feel is about right. I think that's about where this should be.
Fair. Yeah.
I think that it's rare that we have the Rotten Tomatoes hit it right on the head, and I think that this one's squarely at 39% is very good. What the fuck is Forrest Whitaker trying to do an accent too? Is that happening?
I don't
He kind of bobs in and out with a Boston accent, but he's not. He doesn't keep it. It's kind of like Tommy Lee Jones. He doesn't keep his accent either.
No, he does better than everybody else except Lloyd Bridges.
Right. But Jeff Bridges also has the Boston fade in and out as well. Like, and that's kind of just Forrest Whitaker's thing. It's like acting would get in the way of my Forrest Whitaker shtick. Because he's always trying to be this character, like a little bit tough, but also like shitty Cuba Gooding Jr. or shitty Cuba Gooding Jr. and Jerry Maguire, who is shitty. But like that's what I want. I'm friendly, I'm approachable, but I also have swagger. That's
which
Forrest
he
Whitaker.
doesn't.
He doesn't. He has none of those things. But
he
can't do an accent because it would break away from that.
There was a joke that I laughed at, but the other thing that I laughed at hard was when he jogs up the stairs and does the victory
Rocky
fist pumps. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I bet they shot this once. Mm-hmm. And he only went down the stairs. It was like, can you see me now? No. Okay, I'm ready. Yep. So he only did like 4 stairs. Yep. And there's like another scene with him jogging where you're like, oh yeah, Forrest Whitaker, the jogger.
Notorious fitness man. Body of a MMA fighter. He's chiseled of wood. Not that there's anything wrong with your body type, Forrest Whitaker. We're not making fun of you. We're just simply saying that you couldn't run very far.
No, I don't believe it. It's not his fault. It's the people that made this movie.
Yes, right.
And I'm just assuming that the continuity girl or the script supervisor at this point is like, on day 3 of shooting, she's like, I quit. Nobody's going to fucking keep their accent except Lloyd. I'm out.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
So, no.
There was a surprise appearance in this movie by one point guard and all-time NCAA lead scorer, men and women, Caitlin Clark from the University of Iowa. I don't know how she managed to have time to be in this movie while also raining threes on every team in the nation.
Was she even alive yet?
I don't think so, but there is an actress named Caitlin Clark in this movie, and I was like,
she had to.
She's playing today.
Yeah. No, she had to have been alive because she's about to graduate college, so she would have been born in like 90.
Making her
that's not
30,
true.
you dickhead.
She's not born yet.
Oh, that's how she got all the points. She's really old. She's been playing basketball for 16 years.
Fuck.
Caitlin Clark. National treasure.
Did you notice in the baseball game that there was somebody still wearing number 42 because they hadn't retired that yet.
Is that Wade Boggs?
No, it was. This guy has one of the worst nicknames in baseball history.
Randy
Hit Dog.
the Big Johnson. Hit Dog?
Hit Dog Mo Vaughn.
Hit Dog Mo Vaughn? What?
Mo Vaughn was his name. You don't remember Mo Vaughn? He was pretty good.
No, I never paid attention to the Boston Red Sox, and I didn't pay attention to baseball in the 90s. It's a double thing.
Well, this was leading up to the fabulous 96 season, so I was still paying attention.
Okay.
You remember the fabulous 96 season, right?
I don't. It's Boston Red
That's
Sox.
when they struck and
it's the
everybody
90s.
quit watching baseball because
Yeah.
the rich people were slap fighting over cash.
I knew it was coming, so I'm like, I'm done with baseball. I'm out. No Jose Canseco. I'm done. I'm not watching this shit anymore. It's over. Jackie's
Okay.
like,
I love baseball.
yeah. So were you watching the Red Sox in 1994, Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nobody
And
was
I've
watching the
actually
Red
been-
Sox in 94. They sucked.
Well, I was just watching baseball, so if they were playing, I was watching them.
So you remember
But
Rip Dog Chauvin?
No, but I will
No.
say I have been to that stadium.
Fenway.
Yep,
It's called Fenway Park, yeah.
it was cool.
I'm a big baseball person. I've been to their stadium. The most famous stadium in all of the fucking world. You happen to know what it's called? Nope. Okay.
Did you see who they were playing in the game, Jackie?
Is it the Dodgers?
It was the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. Okay.
Did you guys remember those Blue Jays? Because they won the World Series.
Oh, in 1994. Blue Jays won.
3. That's 93 Blue Jays because
Yeah,
they had to
good
shoot it
point.
in 93. So
Point, yeah.
that is the world champion Blue Jays.
Fred Gwynn, right?
Nope.
Okay. Tony
Fred
Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn. Blue Jay.
You know,
Fred Gwynn's the dad in Munsters. You guys don't know shit about baseball.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
you
talk
name a
about this
player
movie
on that team,
instead.
Mr. Smart Guy. The 1993.
I couldn't tell you who was on the fucking Blue Jays.
There you go.
I
at
could not
least
tell you one guy on
thought
that
I
team.
had somebody. Tony
Like,
Gwynn?
not
I think
one.
it was Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn, or maybe Tony Gwynn played for the Padres. I can't remember. But
Tony Gwynn played for the Padres his entire career, and
there
he
we
was
go. All right,
fucking
it's not
awesome.
Tony Gwynn. All right, let's move on. Are we ready to talk about this movie? The 93 Blue Jays?
Yes, I just said let's talk about the movie, but now I'm looking up the 1993 Blue Jays.
So I guess we're not talking about the movie.
No, we are, and I'm just going to interrupt us with fun facts about the 93 Blue Jays to keep us fucking awake because we're about to... I thought that this was hot shit because I watched it it came on USA, and maybe the commercials were riveting enough to keep me like excited during this movie because
Just
when
enough.
he said it, like we should do this, I was like, oh fuck, it's streaming? I've wanted to do this forever. And then apparently I forgot like the hour and a half of nothing happening in this fucking thing.
Shit. And then it's a movie about bombs. I mean, boy, we've come a long way. We sure have. Because, like, you think about the bomb sequences and the Mission Impossibles and the bomb sequences and the Fast and Furious. Yes, they're all stupid movies, but they are exciting. Bomb movies before those were boring because it's just practicals. This is the one thing that I will give CGI and the current way we make film is explosions must be too large in order to be exciting. When you just have like the implication of an explosion, like the mushroom cloud that happens at one point, well, that's not an actual explosion. That's just some guy with a paintbrush. That's not exciting. And then like, oh, an ambulance blew up. Oh boy, that's not exciting. And then like the big bomb at the end. It's a stunt, but like you gotta have big, like half of Rome blew up to be exciting, and you gotta have Tom Cruise is running away from the explosion because he's so fast, and choppers flying around, and like other things going on rather than just boom, and then everybody looks at the explosion for 10 minutes in slow motion. Ugh. I don't like bomb movies. I'm coming out and saying it right now. Don't like them.
What about Speed?
There's the bomb never blows up.
Jeff Daniels gets blown up by one of the bombs doing bomb squad stuff in the movie.
Yeah, but that's
it's like you forgot everything about Speed.
Because he gets blown out of the house. He's not just staring at the explosion going, oh no. Keanu Reeves is throwing a walleye fit on the butt. Like, that's how you shoot a bomb movie. You don't actually have a bunch of bombs blown up and people being like, bombs. Gotta stop the bomb. That's what makes it exciting.
Yeah. I think we forgot to mention that the reason why these are hits or why Hollywood's interested is because of the Unabomber, right?
It's totally about the Unabomber. Yeah. It is hand in hand at this point. People are scared of bombs. The freaking mail bomber, Kaczynski, Timothy McVeigh. There's bombs.
That's after
everywhere.
This, right? That's 96.
Oklahoma. It's got to be somewhere right in there. But I mean, yeah, because Waco is 94. This year, like, but it's still like, oh, the bomb squad's here. The bomb squad's over there. LA is just exploding all over the place because of 1992. So it's all bombs. Everything is bombs in 1994.
Yeah.
You got OJ coming up. That's a big bomb. Shell.
I've got some bad news early on. There's only one interesting thing about the 93 Blue Jays.
Okay.
There's like Luis Sojo's on that team that's like not even that good, but there's really like one great player on that team, Roberto Alomar, and he must have been fucking amazing if he just dragged those schlubs to a World Series because I didn't recognize any of them.
Wow. Okay. That's it. All right. Anyways, this movie starts off with a flyover of this Irish prison. It's only a model. And why even have the flyover? I guess so you can have the credit sequence, but it looks stupid. We know it's a model. It's just shoot from inside the prison. And we get Garrity. Garrity is Tommy Lee Jones' character. He's been in prison for a while. He's got a new roommate, and the roommate comes in.
No, it's his old roommate.
Okay, his old new roommate, whatever. He's like, here's your new roommate. And he like, I know you and you know me, and it's part of this plan that I can't figure out what is. Neither can the fucking movie, because he's like, just get some sleep, buddy. Okay, Tommy, we're getting out of here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting out of here. Are you asleep yet? Yes. Okay. If this feels like getting stabbed, it's not. Because he fucking stabs it through a pillow.
And it comes in hot, because the next thing he does is he makes a bomb out of that man's blood with a toilet. Is that what's happening?
He's just got hidden goop everywhere. He's got goop all over this freaking cell that makes bomb stuff.
So he like 2-for-1's killing. I'm pretty sure he uses the guy's blood. So I don't know how this bomb works. Mm-hmm. How does the bomb work?
Well, he did throw up a condom with some stuff in it.
Yeah. He had a bunch of heroin shoved up his ass. I don't know. He's got goop, Sam. There's goop. Kind of bomb you want. I got this kind of.
Why does he kill that guy?
Why does he kill that guy?
Because
he needs his blood to make the.
He doesn't want him to go out there with him. He doesn't like this guy. He's a piece of shit. He's like, got in trouble for fighting again, huh? And the guy's like, yeah.
All right.
And he needs to be able to trip the guard when the guard comes to go nab him.
I'm with you.
So he puts his body in the front of the cell, right? So that the guard doesn't see the body because he's focusing on him trying to get away, and the guard will trip and die.
Yeah, but he shoots the guard.
I'm with you there, because
he's got now
that guy's death serves 3 purposes.
It doesn't.
For Tommy Lee Jones.
It doesn't. The guy doesn't trip. He shoots him with a pipe gun. He takes part of the bed apart, and it's a gun, and he shoots him. That's why that cop died. Not because he tripped. Oh, he got shot.
Well, the next guy's going to trip over him then.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
next guy.
He kills him because he needs his blood to make the toilet bomb work, right?
Okay, toilet bombs, check.
And then he also uses him as a human shield during the explosion.
Yeah.
And then as a potential hazard to guards later.
The third is the most important, because the first guy, he gets shot, which adds to another body. So then they just send this like one at a time tripping routine of police guards that come in there. Hey, is he in there? Oh, shit. And then that guy's down on the ground. And then another comes in and then just piles up. And they can't chase after him because, they can't get past the cell door.
All of the guards have tripped and fallen. Oh, Captain, we've turned ourselves into the hazard that we tried to avoid.
Oh, we've all got the sprained ankle, so we won't be coming to work tomorrow. I believe it's called workers' comp.
Jackie, this is Ireland. Don't kid yourself. There's no worker rights. There's evidence by the IRA in this movie. Okay. All right. So he's free. And cut to Boston. And Jimmy Dove. That's our guy. Jeff Bridges. He's Jimmy Dove with the caps. Bomb Squad man. And, oh boy, exciting. His first thing is to go to his future daughter's birthday party.
You're skipping over a dog riding a motorcycle, sir.
Dog riding a motorcycle.
Exactly. And in one shot, the dog looks like it's just like straight legging it and totally pushing all of his body weight against Jeff Bridges. Like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking die.
You can't.
Yeah.
Put the dog in the sidecar.
You can't have a fucking dog on a motorcycle.
No, put him in the sidecar.
This is the handbook of motorcycle not safety. Mm-hmm. He never wears the helmet. His kickstand's down when he's freewheeling all over the place one time. And he just rides around with no helmet and a dog just loosely on, like, all right, dog, just hang out there on the gas tank and don't kill us both.
Yeah, and you have to ride super fast so the dog can't actually see squirrels. So you're doing like 80 to like make squirrel blur. Otherwise, the dog's going to jump off the goddamn thing, wreck you both, so you're doing too fast. You can't go slow on a motorcycle with dog.
Rides a motorcycle. At some point, someone had to train a dog to be cool on a motorcycle. And I just can't imagine how long that took and how dangerous it was.
Yeah, that one fell off and died. All right, we're going to need another Timmy. So he, we get introduced to his future family, and it's like just telegraphed the whole time. Maybe I'm from the future, but when when the cop has too good of a home life, like everything's happy, his wife and child are going to get kidnapped later.
That's not his kid.
I know, but it's going to be his kid. It's his instant family. It's his kid, right? So they're going to get kidnapped. They're happy. If they didn't like each other, and like if there was some like, Dad, you're never around, you're always too busy copping, you missed my recital, the daughter would still get kidnapped, and then he would have to reconcile with the daughter by, rescuing her, but the mom would be safe. Like if the mom is a bitch, and like, I'm going out with my new husband who's a doctor and not a cop that's going to try to save the world instead of saving his own family, she's fine. She's not getting kidnapped. But when they're happy, both the kid and the wife are going to get kidnapped. It's in the playbook.
Yeah.
Don't show us this. Just keep the family.
Also, he gives her a keyboard for her birthday, and she's like, it's a piano. And I'm like, you're stupid. You should go back to whatever grade you were in last year until you know what the difference between a fucking Casio and a real piano.
Oh,
and
sorry.
he's just like the all-American dad in this whole birthday party scene. It is just, no. You're there to drink beer and pretend like you give a shit because no kid's birthday party is fun.
No, it's not. It is not.
I didn't get to drink beer. Like, I think that I'm through it now. You guys have probably one or two left of the stupid birthday parties. Like, this coming year, my daughter just wants to have a sleepover with some of her friends. I'm like, fucking A. This last year, I was like a Harry Potter waiter at a giant Harry Potter conglomeration that I had to build to make it look like Hogwarts in here.
And
there was no fucking beer.
We had a pool party and we ordered pizza, and the other parents and us, we all drank beer. And
it was 105 degrees outside, and we couldn't swim because it was filled with 10-year-old boys. Kill me. I got real drunk because I was in misery. It was hot. Everybody's whatever. All right, so he gets a page, and there's a bomb at MIT. I got to get down there. There's a bomb at MIT. Okay, cool. Some lady has been stalked, I guess, and her ex-boyfriend shot himself in the head. But before that, he set up, there's a bomb on your computer that she has to continually type until she fills up the hard drive. If she stops typing, she'll blow up. If she fills up the hard drive, she'll blow up. Okay.
So we need to spend some time on this because there's not going to be another bomb for a while in the movie as well. And most of what happens is fucking terribly boring. But this, again, I'm like, oh man, this movie's so stupid and it's hot shit because he's like, she's going to fill up the hard drive. Typing I love you, LUVU, which even saves more bytes.
It's 5 bytes.
So let's just call this a 248 kilobyte hard drive. You think that's fair?
I think that's
at this point for a 248?
1994, yeah, somewhere in there.
How many times would you have to type that to fill up the hard drive?
No. That's not possible because I think you and I became gigaboys in the early 2000s, which meant that in the 90s, we were working with megs, Sam. We weren't working with just
kilobytes. That's what I'm saying.
The floppy disks were
248.
You said kilo.
Kilobytes are less than megabytes.
Yeah, she's got megabytes is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's okay. So 248 megs, right?
Yeah.
And a diskette of the 5 or 4.1, because it was 5 1/4 was the floppy.
Yeah,
4.1 was the diskette.
There was 512 on the diskette.
512 on the diskette.
Half a meg. Yeah.
You could have like 4 books.
Oh my
on
god,
those.
you two are fucking nerds. Can we just move on?
Totally. But the point
what I'm
is,
trying
Jackie,
to say, what I'm trying to say is that she would have to type "I love you" like 4 billion times.
Yeah, way too many times to fill up a hard drive.
And also, they don't even work like that because that would just fill up the RAM until she saved it. She has to save it every like 40 minutes, which would make her stop typing and blow up.
Right.
Meanwhile, while this computer bomb, and the guy's like, I made the most insane bomb ever for our love that you don't have for me. You have to keep typing or you'll blow up and I'm shooting myself. And he shoots himself and he's just like dead, like, "Urgh." And she's like, I love you. I have to keep typing or I'm going to blow up. And the librarian's like, what the fuck is going on here? The dead man. And she's like, he said he made a bomb that would blow up. And she's like, you're stupid. Just get up and leave. There's no such fucking thing. Does any of this make any sense to you? And she's like, no, but I'm going to die. And then the bomb squad shows up and they're like, good thing we've got our typing robot that we would use.
We have one of these.
What the fuck does this thing do when they're not diffusing this one really obscure situation that is completely implausible? Like, what does this robot do? Jackie, what's this robot's job?
The mayor had to sign off on the typing robot. Like, we're going to need a typing robot at some point, Mayor. Can we get appropriations for it? Well, absolutely. We want to have all our bases covered in case you ever need a typing robot.
I think it gets beers and empties ashtrays.
It can't. It just types. That's it. It's a typing robot.
It's got a hand.
Yeah,
it's got a little hand.
That only does typing.
But it's not good at the typing. It's not good at the typing, Justin, because they taught it how to get beer first, then empty the cigarette ashtrays, and then they're like, oh yeah, and we were supposed to make this a typing robot.
For bombs.
And that's why it's all fucked up for the bomb.
And it only has 3 fingers and they're just going up and down. And they're like, do you have that set up? And they're like, it just repeatedly hits D, H, and semicolon.
That's what we programmed it for, right? Okay, look, this is 1994. We're not going to pretend the robots are taking over the future. This is our robot. We had to make some concessions on what it could type because it's only got 3 fingers and it doesn't have a swivel arm. So we went with D, C, and semicolon. We had to guess what the bombers would want to do. And that's what our guess was. We drew letters out of a hat. D, C, semicolon. You know, how are we supposed to know? I mean, there's 26 letters. There's like 100 keys. Yeah, we don't have 100 fingers on our robot. Jesus, Mayor, get off my back.
And then he's like, this might be a little late, but I didn't program that thing for QWERTY. They're like, what the fuck did you program it for then?
It's an alphabetical.
A manual? Yeah. Who would make a bomb out of a manual typewriter in the computer age?
Hey, look. Here's the thing. Okay, so the typing robot, we thought maybe it's not for computers. So we thought there'd be a typewriter bomber, shoe bomber, next thing, typewriter bomber. Oh, clicky, clacky, clicky, clacky. I'm going to start writing my novel. Oh, no, it's a bomb. Yeah, your novel sucks. No, the thing I'm writing it on is a bomb. Clack, 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 clack.
So the
Don't
arm
hit return. Ching. God, if only we'd invented a typewriter robot for bomb disposal. We would have saved that poor budding author's life.
Yeah.
Did you read what he wrote? It's crap. Oh, thank God. Okay.
What could it do, though? It just has, like, 3 fingers that move up and down. The rest of it is locked and stationary. It doesn't even serve as a typing robot.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but the thing is like, she doesn't even have to be there. And, like, later in the movie, they even do dude, we don't need you here. You get out of here, bomb squad guy. A bomb squad guy in a full suit sits down at her place and she leaves. Her day is done. She is no longer threatened by a bomb.
And then they're like, okay, we got the robot set up. And it immediately just mashes the keys and then she has to go back. So she could feasibly take a break because she didn't blow up right then.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. They could easily switch. Okay, you all start typing. And then you just leave, lady, and then I'll sit in your chair. I've got how big can this bomb be anyways? That's the other thing about, like, 90s bomb movies is they always overestimate, like, oh, this little bit of plastic, well, that could take down the whole university. No, it can't. It'll blow up her dorm. Yeah, she'd be dead if she sat there. But she just can get up and leave.
Also, how does this dickhead get a hold of C4?
Right? I mean,
also, what happens if she is a bad typer and has a typo?
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, is she going to blow up? And did anybody else kind of get, like, what the fuck, when they panned over to the dead boyfriend with his brains blown out? Mm-hmm. Like, really? In a 90s movie? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
It had to smell terrible in there.
Jackie's.
Why didn't he just blow them both up?
Why didn't he just blow them both up? Because
we're going to blow up today.
That's
what we're doing.
Jack Travis, I think that's what his name is over across the country riding around on a bus that can't slow down for 55 miles an hour or the bomb will explode. Over here in Boston, we got action typing. Hold the drama. Look at this lady type. Are you on the edge of your seat yet? Tappy, 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 tappy. Whoa, action. Excitement. Everybody, see, I'm talking about action typing, and both of you have completely checked out. You're looking at your phones, your computers.
Action
Nobody likes
typing
action
is
typing.
Good. I'm trying to figure out what his name is in Speed, because it's not Jack Travis, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Jack Travis. It's pop quiz, hotshot. His name is Jack. I know it's Jack something.
Yeah.
But, okay. Yeah, action typing sucks. You can't have an exciting bomb sequence with action typing.
This is inaction typing, though.
It is very inaction.
Travin.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. So he's also got flashbacks. This whole sequence is set up for the plot so that he can, he's got a history. Okay, we'll get to that later. He cuts the red wire. Yay, and he gets her out. That's all done. And he's getting too old for this shit, I guess, because he keeps having flashbacks and it causes him to puke. So he doesn't want to be on the bomb squad anymore. He just wants to teach about bomb disposal. So he goes over to Max. Lloyd Bridges. And Lloyd Bridges has got a hot tub, and he's like, I can never get the bubbles to work. That's bad Irish me. And
also, like, try not a hammer.
Try not a hammer. Well, it's probably been drinking all day.
Yeah. Do you know what their relationship is? Jackie.
He's the uncle.
How do you know that?
Because in the movie, it says that Liam MacGyver has a known relative named Max O'Hannigan.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get that.
It's on a computer screen later.
Yeah.
How do you do this and not just have it be his dad?
Right?
Like, the whole world is like, that's his dad, though.
It's his dad. Just have him be his
no,
dad.
No, it's his uncle. Fuck off. That's his dad.
Yeah, fuck off.
They look just like each other.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, you're needing to retire. I know. I came here to tell you that I'm having flashbacks. I'm thinking about retiring. Well, it's time to retire then. Okay. Good thing I came here.
He just wants a buddy to sit in the hot tub with him.
Yep, totally. Elsewhere, at a pub, there's Garrity. He's out enjoying his freedom, which leads me to question. He sees Dove on TV getting celebrated as a hero for cutting a red wire, and he's like, that guy, I'm going to have to kill him. What would have happened if he never seen him on TV? Would Garrity have just been like, hang out at Irish pubs for the rest of time? Because it seems like that's what he's doing.
He has to be looking for him.
Oh?
Why would he just go to Boston?
Yeah, that's a good point. He is in Boston.
I mean, you would, if you were going to escape, you'd definitely shoot for somewhere that doesn't have extradition, like Ireland, where you want to go.
He was in Ireland.
He was in Northern Ireland, which is part of England.
Go to Southern Ireland, yeah. Or just Ireland, yeah, right.
If you wanted to escape from Northern Ireland as a criminal, I think Ireland is like the best place to go.
Yeah. I don't think
Boston is not.
No, it is not. Okay. So he's all pissed off at him, and he's like, I'm going to blow that guy up. So Kate, the love interest, the wife of the future, she plays for the Bops, and she's getting ready for the 4th of July celebration, but she's distracted for some reason. She gets yelled at for some other reason. I don't know. So he takes her out to dinner, and he's like, you did okay tonight. Will you marry me? And she's like, yay. So they're getting married. So that's the future family stuff. Garrity, he's got his own boat. It's called the Dolphin. It's like an old cruise gambling freighter ship. It looks like shit.
It looks like a fucking tanker.
Yeah, but inside is gambling.
It's got gambling in it.
Doesn't make sense.
Later on in the movie, it's going to be way bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Very much so. Very much so. Like many levels. Okay. And the other thing is he picks up the phone and makes a phone call, not with a cell phone, but with a landline from
the sea,
from his boat.
Sea line.
Yeah, the sea line.
Sea lion. You
so
can make phone calls on them.
Should call AT&T and get that set up. Is that Mac Bell Pacific?
Yeah.
I don't know what the phone company in Boston would have been, but like, you can't have a landline on a freaking broken down freighter when you're a wanted bomber. You're a terrorist. Oh, could I get? Was that 3 months free with that? 10 220 on my fucking stolen. I'm squatting here. I've got bomb crap everywhere. Different goops. When could I have that installed?
Yeah.
You can't have that.
We'll be there next Thursday between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay. Dang it. That's a very large window for me to have to get my goops cleaned up. You don't know I'm a blaster. That's what he's called later. We got a blaster. So he gets the address for the bomb squad so he can be a dick. That's why he has a phone. There's the wedding. There's all a bunch of blah, blah, blah between the bomb guys, and Forrest Whitaker shows up. He says, hey, I'm the new bomb guy. Oh, okay. Well, you're kind of a tool. Yeah, well, your face. And then they get a page, and there's a bomb. So the bomb squad's got to go out. Sorry about you blowing up your wedding. Get it? Because we're the bomb guys. So they go down there. It's been like a long-ass time because, A, the wedding reception has been over. Jeff Bridges and Kate, the lady, they have gone to their hotel room. He has banged her to sleep, and he's like wandering around.
Before any of that happens, Forrest Whitaker shows up and like tosses him some shade, and he's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And they're like, "That's your replacement." And he's like, "Why did you invite my replacement to my wedding?"
Yeah.
How does he even there?
I already talked about all that, but I did it very fastly because it's boring.
But it's dumb.
It's stupid, yeah. Okay. So like hours and hours and hours have passed before we cut to the bomb squad who's under a bridge, and there's like a tube dangling in air with many cables attached to it, and he's like, I fucking hate bombs. Kaboom! He shoots it with his shotgun.
And then it's a mushroom cloud.
A fucking mushroom cloud.
And they're like, it killed Mahoney or whatever. And I'm like,
right.
That took out 3 city blocks. It was a mushroom cloud.
Why did you shoot it? Well,
I hate bombs.
It's easier. Look, I get it. Sometimes you want to intentionally trigger the bomb. It's safer to have a controlled detonation than, cut the red wire. But you need to know how big that bomb is first before you go shooting it with a shotgun. I mean, what
Shoot the bombs first, and you ask the bombs questions later.
Pop quiz, hotshot.
Well, they spent all their money on robot arm, so they didn't have any money for a ladder. So they were like, fuck it, we're not going to wait for the fire department. Let's just blow this motherfucker up and go home.
Can we climb the robot arm? No. It's far too dangerous.
Oh, no. Think this out. Oh, my God. So, yeah, he gets dead from shooting this big-ass bomb. And Jeff Bridges is on the balcony, and he sees it, and he's like, oh, no. So he runs down there. His buddy's dead. So he's like, I want out of retirement because I'm going to catch this blaster. Yeah. But he's not allowed to, I guess.
Did he ever retire because he's just on his honeymoon?
Well, he's a professor now. He's teaching in the
professor
classroom.
Of what?
Bombs. Bombology.
There's no... Thought he said he was going to be like a teacher, like a grade school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
No,
which didn't make any sense either.
No,
like, he's got one career path.
It's Bombology 101, Sam. If you want to sign up for it. I think it's the
next scene that we see him he's in his classroom teaching, and Forrest Whitaker's in there being a fucking flash mob.
Yeah,
flash mob.
That's still
he's in there being a flash
bomb squad.
Oh, you guys are killing me. You're going to let Jackie just go right past the fact that she called him a flash mob. And we're not going to be like, oh, yeah, Jackie? Why is he a flash mob?
Why is he a flash mob?
Because he jumps up on cue to be a dick and then steps on the penis shatter mine. And everybody's like, ha, ha, ha.
So that's what flash mobs do?
Yeah, he stood up and was like, what are you talking about? I'm the best. And...
flash mobs everywhere are writing hate mail to you.
Sit your flash mob ass down. Quit flashing your mob around here and go sit down, rookie. And he was like, no, I know what I'm doing. Mob out. And then he steps on the trap and he's like, mob shit.
I don't think you know what a flash mob is.
And then he's like, I'll flash this right in your face. Watch me walk away from this motherfucker.
Word up. Flash mob, bro.
destroy. What an eccentric performance. Oh my God. Yeah. So then, and Garrity's there. He's the janitor.
So,
he's been hired by the cops to be the janitor.
He's
what
not
I'm
hired.
getting
He's
at-
just sneaking in.
Okay. So a wanted terrorist could just dress up as a janitor and sneak into any bomb squad in the country without being questioned.
How many janitors do you look at closely?
If I'm at the bomb squad, I probably know the world's top terrorists. Like, that's kind of what I do, especially bombing ones. Like guys that are known for bombing, wanted terrorists for bombs. I know what they look like and be like, hey, pretty sure the new janitor is an Irish terrorist.
No, they don't pay attention to the janitors. They're in 1994. You're an elitist, so janitors are pieces of shit that you don't look at. In 1994, so you don't know the janitor's name. You completely ignore them. They're like the hell.
You don't need to know his name. If fucking Osama bin Laden walked in and was like, I'm a janitor, don't mind me, somebody probably would have said something. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's Osama bin Laden, not a janitor. But Jackie's like, oh, nope, you don't even notice the janitors in 1994. Nope. Yeah, I would have. That guy.
Yeah,
either way,
say that now.
He doesn't really retire for Bomb Squad. He just teaches at Bomb Squad and still works there.
Yes, but not as a bomb squad guy. He's just teacher of bomb squad, Sam. He's not allowed to be part of the bomb squad. He's retired. Those lines are delivered throughout the whole movie. I think he fell asleep during.
Well, it does make it to where he can just be like, I'm back on Bomb Squad whenever he wants.
No, he's still not allowed to be on bomb squad. The whole movie, he's not. Because he retired from Bomb Squad. They took his gun and his badge and his little wire cutters.
Not if you work in the same... He's not retiring. It's essentially a promotion.
Not retired from Bomb Squad. I'm retired from it.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Turn in my...
No, I'm with Sam. He didn't retire from Bomb Squad. He retired from that job. He got a promotion, and now he's doing...
It's not retiring.
No, you can't come back here, Mahoney. We've already replaced you.
He's getting there early.
My bicycle. Why are you turning in your bicycle? Because we don't have cars because that fucking typing robot was so goddamn expensive.
I hope you wiped off the seat, Lieutenant.
So Garrity, he goes to the swap meet and he buys some toys and some U2 tapes because
he doesn't. Okay, yeah, that happens.
God damn it, movie.
She's like,
you're Irish.
Oh, since you'll buy anything from my kid, I'm just going to sell you this tape I have in my
some
pocket.
Bootlegs.
No, it's a factory tape, but it doesn't have a case, which sucks.
You can't buy factory tapes at a swap meet, Sam. She's got bootlegs.
That's the tape she was listening to on the way there.
Yeah, that was
that's
in
how
her
she
Walkman,
does it.
and she's like,
here we go.
Yeah, I'm done listening to this now.
Nobody comes by Joshua Tree.
Was it Joshua Tree?
Yeah, it's Joshua Tree.
Or was it a bunch of songs that weren't on one album?
It's freaking Where the Streets Have No Name, With or Without You, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Those are the three songs. That's all
Joshua Tree.
The first three songs of Joshua Tree.
I wonder
how'd they afford that shit?
How did they afford fucking U2? U2 is notorious not sell out. Their music sucks post Rattle and Hum. But they don't sell out. Name a commercial that's got U2 in it.
Apple.
Yeah, they did the hello. Yeah, that's right. But that song sucks. They were like, please
that's way after the fact, right?
Yeah,
well,
because now they're doing the thing where they're like, oh, we have to open the Vegas Death Star or whatever, even without the drummer being there because he had heart surgery or something. And it's like, that was the totally not U2 thing to do. So they're doing things that they didn't do before now.
Sure.
And you know, what in the hell were they thinking? We're an Irish band. We're pretty successful. Let's put our stuff into an Irish IRA bomb movie where the psycho bomber likes our music.
And that's not what they were still looking for.
Now,
was how to join the IRA. Those Dubliners were not down with that. So yeah, it is weird. It's weird that U2 was in this movie. Very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, other than blatant racism, like, oh, well, you got two things, Ireland: drinking and U2. That's all we know about you.
And the Cranberries were also on the soundtrack.
But they didn't make the actual film. They weren't in the film.
They did.
I didn't.
No, there's this. Yeah, no. When they first get right before the wedding is the Cranberries. I think.
Oh, I thought that was Annie Lennox.
No, it was the Cranberries.
Pretty sure it was Annie Lennox. Well, I think it's Irish.
Pretty sure it was the Cranberries. Now I'm gonna get rid of Roberto Alomar and find this out.
Okay. Yeah. Also, he's tape recording Kate and the kid because they happen to be there, and he's just a big voyeur on everything. He records everything. He records Forrest Whitaker's run up the stairs, like, I'm here recording you. He's kind of got Tommy Lee Jones as Toothface. Toothface. That's what there should be a Batman villain called Toothface. Hey guy, what's your superpower? He's just teeth. Toothface.
I was standing next to a guy that Batman punched and all of his teeth went in my face. Now I'm evil.
Oh, Toothface. I'll get you, Batman.
What's the rest of your origin story? I used to live on that street.
My God.
My God.
Okay. So he goes down to the bridge. Dove, he goes down to the bridge bomb scene and he sleuths around and figures out that Tommy Lee Jones set up the tube to explode, shooting its blast cap ping pong off of walls and would hit whatever cop was gonna sit there and shoot his bomb with a shotgun. I know those idiots are going to shoot that thing.
They're like, okay, here's how he died. It blew up 3 city blocks.
That's not how the movie tells us, though. And like,
no, there's like no explosion damage at all.
None. And you see where the actual object hit because there's dents in the wall. And the last one is nowhere near where the shotgun guy was. It's like, well, he fucking missed. Didn't hit him.
No, and they're also like, oh, you can tell because that's where he hung the crates, and nobody goes, why did he just hang some crates there?
Right.
What do those do if you're just going to shoot the bomb with a shotgun?
I mean, God damn it. It's insulting. And he's right. He's absolutely right. The very first bomb he puts together in America, he's like, wait, oh, this is America. I know they're going to try to shoot it. I mean, we tried to shoot at a goddamn fucking hurricane. He is 100% correct. You come to America, you want to kill some cops. What's the first, I know what they're going to do. They're just going to shoot at this thing. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Don't
come to America unless you like hot lead. Stupid bombs.
Stupid bombs. Them are
taking
stupid
our jobs.
bombs. Shoot it. Shoot it, Pete. It's a fucking bomb. Oh, damn it. Damn it, you know us so well, Tommy Lee. Read us like a T. Okay, so he's like, oh, I got to get this blaster. I think he's starting to put it together. There's only one person who could make that bank shot. It's Ryan Garrity, a criminal so balmy that the IRA wouldn't even take him. Okay. Oh, there's a threat.
What happens if it moves, though, because it's on those wires?
It's in a fucking wind tunnel. It's just going to be bouncing around.
Yeah,
Shit.
I mean,
hey, Gary,
the chances of you hitting your intended target, yeah. This was not well thought out.
Damn it. Running out of shotgun shells. Fucking damn it. Rednecks. Okay, so there's another threat called in. And Dove knows that, oh, shit, it's it's the blaster. I got to get down there. It's not all taken care of. This plastic explosive that I found's got the logo of the bomb bot because the whole time Garrity's like leaving a paper trail of bomb stuff around for him. Like, oh, I'm leaving my mark. So you know, Liam, that it's me. So he runs out after the bomb robot and his buddy in the ambulance in slow motion. No, stop, it's a bomb. And they're like, huh, what? There's choppers. Okay, yeah, we see them choppers. All right, well, let's churn the key to the bomb bot. I don't know what that does because we've got it in the back of a fucking ambulance. Wait, why are we putting the bomb bot in the back of an ambulance? And like we pushed it here. We pushed it up the ramp into the back of an ambulance. Now we're going to churn it on, which blows them up. Why are they churning a key? It's done. The bomb. Well,
here's the deal, Justin.
Yeah.
They failed at getting it to play the keyboard, right?
Yeah.
And so now, in order to make the money back for this and possibly buy more than just bicycles, now they're giving out hand jobs.
Oh.
At the bomb
Kung
shelters.
Fu grip. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It just moves 3 fingers up and down.
And most of the time, it would
possibly cut off a wiener.
Yeah, it would just
bend it in half.
Oh.
Okay. Penis distension is what Jackie's penile distension. The robot. I thought you were implying that it was gonna they were gonna put it on the street corner and give it the little Casio that his daughter gets. You know, it's gonna start playing chopsticks. It's 3 fingers, and they were gonna.
No, it can't even do a keyboard type.
They got a little hat. You know, help us pay for BombBot. It sucks. Wait, we did this wrong. Okay.
What does that thing do? It doesn't type. It doesn't cut pizza. It doesn't not cut off wieners.
I'll tell you one thing it does.
It's heavy.
Keeps us from getting a goddamn ladder. Yeah.
Yeah. It needs its own trailer, and we can't afford a truck.
We have to push it. We have to push it into ambulances. And then we have a key to turn its brakes on, I guess, so that it doesn't slide around the ambulance while the ambulance is trying. Oh, kaboom. Yeah, they die. Long story short, they turn the key. I just don't get the key.
I don't even know what the key is to.
What does the key do? It's in the robot.
That's where the on-off switch is.
It's already
on the box.
On the ambulance?
No, on the robot.
Why is the robot a bomb?
Because that's where he put it.
Yeah, when he dressed up as a janitor, he put it in the Mansfield thing. In the bot, and so he was going to kill whoever was running the bot. That was his next target.
Yep.
But that... Boy, howdy on Don't Bring This Thing With You, right?
The irony is that when it went up, there was actually a ladder on top of the ambulance, but that also got blown up. And they were like, oh, we could have. Oh,
I should have shot the robot with the shotgun.
The ladder crushes another cop. Damn, this stupid robot. The mayor's never going to give us any more budget. Okay, so it blows up his buddies. And I like that he's sort of gets blowed up because he's right there. And then you see his charred buddy, he's all charred and crispy. But then there's a cell phone right next to him. Completely uncharred and uncrispy.
Uncharred.
Is that your phone?
And at one point, he's on fire.
Jeff Bridges?
Yeah.
Yeah?
His character is on fire, and he's like,
polyester
I'm fine, guys,
jacket.
I'm fine. Even though my leg is half burnt off. Just put some duct tape on it, because apparently that's what you do in Ireland when you have injuries.
You know who else is on fire in this movie? Caitlin Clark of the University of Iowa.
Dude, you are starting to sound like some kind of weirdo that's just obsessed with this woman.
As we're recording, she is rating 3s down and breaking the NCAA Pete Maradovich's all-time scoring record. That is amazing. And she's in this movie. I'm just saying, Jackie, she is everywhere.
Do we need to go to a basketball game so you can get an autograph like a 10-year-old?
Okay, so the tickets to go to Caitlin Clark's last University of Iowa home game were getting scalped for $6,000. That is the going price of tickets to see today's game. Almost as much as the Super Bowl. That's bananas. I'm not the only one, Jackie, who is on Team Caitlin Clark. They're paying $5,000, $6,000 to see her play.
But you know what really sucks is if you're a student and you have a student ticket, they're going to check to make sure you have a student ID, so you can't scalp your ticket.
You can't scalp your student ticket.
And those are the people that need to be scalping tickets because lordy, it's expensive to go to school.
Hey, man, this is like one semester of tuition for this ticket. Ding, ding. Okay. Okay, so they're all dead. Cell phone rings, and it's Garrity, and he's playing some Irish music, and then he does his little clown thing, and he's like, okay, I'll remind you that you were in the IRA. Let's just do the whole IRA thing. Jeff Bridges used to be a guy named Liam. They were buddies. He was dating his sister. They wanted to tell the English to get the fuck off their island, so they built a bomb. And Garrity was going to put it in a market where there was hundreds of people. And Liam was like, no, don't blow up the bomb here. So he blew it up early, thus blowing up his bud sister and his sweetheart and like a few cops. And then they ran away. But Garrity got busted, went to Irish prison forever.
And he became on the bomb squad, I guess.
Yeah. So what are your qualifications? I've heard of bombs. I've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
In no way would I have ever built one, though, in Ireland. I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, what's the interview process like? Okay, so here's some ingredients. In the next 30 seconds, we need you to build a bomb successfully without blowing up your own hand.
Okay. I've got this goop. I've got red goop. I've got green goop. Okay, I'll mix the two goops together, and there's your bomb. Ta-da!
Sir, this is a fart bomb. We meant like an actual bomb.
Okay, bad smell air.
Hand me a typewriter. I'll write you a bomb. Clacky, clacky, clacky.
Later in the movie, he's like, I think his wife asked him if it was the IRA, and he's like, no, they didn't want us because we were too crazy. So they're too crazy even for the IRA.
Yeah, right. Yep. Which they built one bomb, and if it had gone off, would have blown up 100 citizens. That's like that's like Tuesday during the IRA times. So, no. I don't think they are that crazy. Anyway, so he wants revenge for his jail time. He's at the house. The ladies are coming over. Garrity is at his house, and the ladies are coming home. And then we get treated to a sequence of things that are not bombs.
So before that, though, because I don't know why I'm fixated on this, like he calls from their house.
Right. Just said that.
And then on his way back, two things happen. They're like, oh, I guess the dog got out again. Fuck it. Let's make spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Like, they don't go get the fucking dog. I'm going to Billy Madison here. Like, you go get that fucking dog. And then she calls it garlic toast and not garlic bread. And I'm like, you're stupid. That's why you don't know what a keyboard is, because you don't even know what fucking bread is. Even though she's technically right, garlic bread is really garlic toast.
No, garlic toast is Texas bread.
Texas bread?
Yeah, you never heard of Texas toast?
I've heard of Texas
garlic
toast.
bread.
I've never heard of Texas bread.
Yeah, Texas bread.
Texas bread, wanted in 7 counties. Ching, ching, ching. Who are you? Texas bread. I'll see you at noon, Texas bread. I want my vengeance for you stealing my mind and claim and dating my sister. Texas bread.
I'll see you at high noon. Me and pastrami and mayonnaise have a date with you.
Texas bread. Okay, so there's not bombs all over this place. It sucks. The pacing. Oh God, is it? Oh no, oh, it's not there either.
So the long and the short of this is that he went in there, he didn't put any bombs in, and he unplugged their phone in the kitchen just to fuck with them.
Just to fuck with them. That's it.
No, that's not all he did.
That's not all.
He arranged the stuffed animals in the little girl's room that led up to her armoire, and the dog was in there, and it was
he
dead.
killed the dog.
Oh, yeah, he killed the dog, which is really... But so he just unplugs the phone to fuck with them, though.
Yeah, but that's it. That's, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's all the phone was unplugged for. It was just a... Whoop. Okay, so Dave, the dog's dead. He's like, you got to get out of here. I'm not who you think I am. And she's like, you're not who I think you are. I am getting out of here. She fucking is like, I don't want to leave. This is my home. And he's like, yeah, but it's not safe. And she's like, I hate you. And runs away to fucking Cape Cod. Like,
To
I
a
don't want to
wonderful
go.
beach house.
This is my home. Wait, you have a home also in Cape Cod? Why are you here?
This is the uncle's home.
Wait,
how the fuck did he get that place?
Max has a home in Cape Cod? I don't think he does. He's got an
It's got to be
outdoor
her cousins
hot tub.
or something.
No, he even says when they're at the dock, when Max is fishing, hey, I sent my wife and child to the cottage. Is that okay? And he's like, yeah, that's fine.
How did I afford that? It doesn't make any sense. I take baths outside.
He's into some really illegal shit, if that's his shanty.
Hell yeah, I'll stay at your fucking beach house in Cape Cod. Hell yeah, I'm fond of sand dunes and salty air. Quaint little villages here and there. Man, I want to go to Cape Cod. Like, I'm not going to get to. I'm not good enough for Cape Cod, but I want to go there. Looks wonderful.
You know what y'all good enough is Jersey.
Yeah, I could go to the shore. Yeah.
I don't want to go to the beach. No fun now.
I could drink with some 16-year-olds. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be just as exciting as Sam's bar experience this weekend.
Yeah, well, it's a story
Why
for
are you
another
talking
time.
to me?
It's a story for another time.
Why are you talking to me? Stop talking to me. I don't like people. Why are you at the bar? I don't know. I should leave.
I'm just
That's
trying
about
to drink
how
here.
it went.
Okay. That was all talked about before the podcast started, guys, just so you know. different that was not podcasting that you guys were discussing that. Okay, so he tells Kate the skinny that he I already did that. He goes to Max and he's like, hey Max, so it turns out Garrity's here, and Max is like, oh, I'll help. And he's like, no, you stay out of this. Then why'd you come here? I just want
Just
you
to
to
drink
know.
his fucking beer.
He didn't even open it. Have a Budweiser. Oh, hey, that Irish terrorist that I used to work with, well, he's here. Oh, shit, I got to help you to protect your family. No, you sit down and stay out of it, old man.
Yeah. And then he doesn't. Goes, so, okay. The hot dog man is the guy with the ear to the ground on the underworld.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. I got piping hot dogs and tips about the mob and terrorists around the world. Salt, you want salty nuts? I got salty nuts and tips on where Bin Laden is.
Thank you, hot dog man.
Okay. Meanwhile,
At first, when we get to the hot dog guy, I thought he was that guy from The Who. From that movie, you know, with a pinball wizard.
Fucking Roger Daltrey.
I thought that was him.
Selling hot dogs.
Yep. And then I realized it wasn't, and I was disappointed.
Do we want to do the whole headphone thing?
Can we just skim over it? It was pretty stupid.
It was stupid.
The only thing that was
yeah.
fun about it was that he threw shade at him for listening to Michael Bolton. So you probably listened to Michael Bolton, which maybe wasn't shade, but now that hindsight being as it is, he's like, I listen to kid music and you listen to Michael Bolton. Bleh. And then he saves him anyway.
Kid music.
Good music.
Oh,
He was listening to Aretha Franklin.
Right.
Which is on the soundtrack. The Cranberries are not on the soundtrack, neither are the Eurythmics. It's the October Project.
The October Project. Okay. Anyways, so he goes to the baseball guy, and the baseball guy's like, "Here, I got a tip for you where a bomb guy is." So he goes to this bar, and he's like, "Hey, you're Garrity. I'm gonna call Max. Max, I found him, and he's at a bar. I played him up real nice for you." But then Garrity busts in, he bashes him in the head, and while Dove is on the Dolphin, the boat, the shitty gambling boat, they almost found him, his hideout, but fucking Max interrupted the whole thing.
Yeah. Then they don't go back there for a long time.
Right.
Like an exorbitant amount of time to not go back to the lair.
My question is...
Go ahead.
Why is there a bathroom that has a phone in it?
Right?
Like, that's the only phone in this establishment is in the dude room.
So first thing that's important happens is that Lloyd Bridges hits Tommy Lee Jones in the knee with a pipe that is not the same knee that he tapes up later. The second thing that's important is the phone is in the shitter. Because later he's like, "Where's the phone?" And the guy's like, "In the shitter." He's like, "Why is the phone in the shitter?"
Anyway, so Max gets nabbed. He's taken over to the statue thing that was in the movie earlier. It's like a park or something.
The market square.
Yeah, the market square. And he's all rigged up to blow. And Dove is like, "Hold on, let me go get my tools." And Max is like, "So old. I think I'll just... You know what? Don't worry about it. This seems like a good way for me to get my pension or my retire. I don't know. Whatever. I'm done." Blows himself up. He just stands up.
Well, he's got a little ball in the back where his hands are bound, and it rolls over to one side and ignites the explosives, and he...
Yeah, right. But right before he stands up, he says something to the effect of, fuck it. He blows himself up.
"God, forgive me."
Yeah, he blows himself up for no fucking reason.
For no apparent reason, because Jeff Bridges is just going to defuse the bomb. He seems to be capable.
Tools are in the bag right over there. Don't just hold tight. He's not looking. This will be funny.
Yep.
There's a school that Tommy Lee Jones is watching all this,
Just
and
leering over
the
the
window
whole
is
thing.
broken. What
Hey,
kind
who's
of fucking
that guy?
school is this?
Who's that guy? Oh shit! You weren't supposed to see me. So, Kate, she sees the rookie. She's at the cop shop for some fucking reason. There's at no point is it declared why she's there. She's just there, and she sees that the rookie's digging into Garrity and Dove and like making a connection. She's like, "Wait a minute! Oh no, it is true." And I saw that guy at the beach, Kate fucking Cod, talking to my daughter. So she goes
flying a kite with my kid.
Yeah, she goes and sees. She goes to Max's house, and Dove is wallowing in misery, grief, drunk shit in the hot tub. Like he can't even stand up. He's like just kind of side floating in the hot tub. Max. And she's like, "You son of a bitch, you lost all your fight. You get back in there and fight." And he's like, "I'll fight him if I can fight him." Starts blasting lead into the goddamn bottom of the hot tub.
And then he's like, and then just face downs in there.
Just fucking plows down. And she's like, there, you can do it. You're going to fight him. And the whole time he is unconscious, lady. He shot up a hot tub. He's too drunk.
I don't know how we can't talk about before this happens with the kite scene where Tommy Lee Jones' character has crabs in a bag and he makes them dance and it's fucking weird.
T.S. Eliot, yeah.
He's a silly Irishman, Jackie. He's so silly.
Yeah, but she's looking like she's enjoying the crab puppet show. Mm-hmm. And then, like, after it's done, she's like, "What a weirdo." She's walking away, and I'm like, then don't smile. That just encourages them to keep going.
So she's like, I gotta go. You're too drunk. I gotta get ready for my concert that's tonight. And he immediately sobers up, and he starts riding his motorcycle around town. He shot up a hot tub. He was shoot up a hot tub drunk, and now he's riding a motorcycle. He is still very drunk.
He's also fired, right?
For shooting up a hot tub?
Discharging, accidental discharge is like a review. Well, it wasn't accidental. I shot the hot tub on purpose, which is fired. It's okay. I was super drunk, which is double fired.
Shoot up the hot tub drunk. Oh.
Yeah, ladies will fire you for a mischarge.
The ladies will fire you.
The ladies will fire you for the discharge.
Early discharge. When you're not supposed to.
C+, maybe at best.
D minus.
Okay.
D for dick.
This is Boston. I imagine cops shoot up the hot tub drunk all the time. I mean,
there's like virtually no functional hot tubs because they all get shot so much.
Hey, I understand you wrecked your car. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Hey, I understand you wrecked your car. Were you shoot up the hot tub drunk? Of course. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
I got shot up the hot tub drunk 2 nights ago. Boy, oh boy. Did you shoot up the hot tub? Well, goddamn right I shot up the hot tub. It was asking for it. How many hot tubs have you gone through this week? 4 hot tubs. He shoots up a hot tub.
It should be hilarious. It is kind of funny. It sucks that there's so much. There's like comedy gold all the way through this thing. Because we even skipped over where he when Lloyd Bridges blows up, he goes up and makes a gesture like he's warming himself with the corpse fire.
Oh my God. All right. So now he's sober after shoot up the hot tub drunk. He goes to the crime scene, looks around. He finds the little dolphin roulette ball that was the catalyst to, well, I guess it wasn't the catalyst. It was standing up was the catalyst. Like, hey, frick it, I moved.
No, the ball rolling to one side or the other ignited it.
Jackie, I get that. He stood up to kill himself. He himself is the catalyst.
Well, how many other guys do that? They stand up and they're like, I just can't do it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So he sees the little ball. He's like, oh shit, it was the dolphin. So I'm going back there. Meanwhile, Garrity's making green coffee. He's got more different goops that he's playing with that we're supposed to be like, oh wow, what a bomb wizard. He's got green coffee. He's making the filters into I don't know what. They don't go anywhere. It never transpires what this is.
Yes, it does. It's crystals. And they're shaped like 4-leaf clovers, but there's a crystal thing in the middle, like meth. And then he pours diesel fuel into different holes on the dolphin and then sets one of the shamrock crystal things on top of it so that it can explode.
So the coffee filters are bombs?
Yep.
Those are pretty stupid bombs.
They're stupid bombs. We'll get to the Rube Goldberg machine.
The Rube Goldberg machine.
So he gets onto the ship. He hears U2 and is like, oh shit, there must be an Irish guy on this boat. There's listening to U2. So he gets up there and he gets the drop on him, dodging traps. And he's like, all right, put the little thing down. I've got you now. And he's like, oh, I've got a switch or a button, and if I hit this button, it's going to blow up your girlfriend who's there on the TV playing the 4th of July stuff. And he's like, I've got a gun. I'll just shoot you in the head. You won't push that button because you'll be dead.
Was that a limerick, Justin?
Yeah. He doesn't have a dead man switch. You can shoot him. It's a button.
Well, you can't because it's still murder.
Is it though? If the body never shows up,
like threatening to blow up people. I like he's building bomb. I think he's got jurisdiction.
I don't think he does. You can't just shoot people in cold blood.
As a cop, I think you can in this situation. I don't think there's
completely pistol whip the shit out of him.
He could at least do that.
And then handcuff him. You could do that, which would be totally plausible here.
Either way, he's like, you can't shoot me. I got my finger on a button. Okay, it's not. Oh, here, catch this. And he does, which then he gives him the gun while trying to catch it, also steps on a bouncing Betty. So now he's locked into that. Like, good job, guy.
They show the bouncing Betty in the first. Is that a thing?
What, a bouncing Betty?
Yeah.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Well, I know there's a lot of different mines, but like that one specifically in this movie is made like it hides under the floor and then can somehow jump out of the floor, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now?
Well, I know that there's a lot of different types of mines, but the way that they use this.
Half of our boys came back with no legs because of those goddamn things, Sam.
Yeah, in the ground, but this is like it hides under the floorboard and then shoots through the floor without. It like transports.
Okay, transports.
Because it's too tall to put in the floor and then have it still bounce up, right?
Yeah, it transports.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. But yeah, bouncing Betties are fucking real as shit. Okay, so anyways, it's just a fucking spring. I mean, you step on it, you're engaging the spring, you step off of it, the spring, lights a detonator, and you blow off half your fucking shit.
Or nothing bad happens if you're Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones.
You've got a glitter bomb. You've called Mark Rober and said, can you build me a glitter bomb for this? Because that's what it is. Oh, and by the way, the little thing that I was hitting with my finger that you couldn't shoot me for, that wasn't even the real trigger. This is. It engages the fucking bomb remotely. God damn it. Like he's got Wi-Fi. It's so, it's starting to piss me off. Bomb stuff. All right. So the Betty was just glitter. And so now they can fight. They tumble down the stairs. Booby traps are going off. He gets a bunch of nails in his knees.
But there's no... He can't turn on the bomb on the Jeep this way, can he?
He just did.
It's just... Okay, whatever.
Quite not how things
the
work.
bomb on the Jeep is started when she starts the ignition.
No,
it shows that.
He arms the bomb, I guess we should say, Jackie.
Yeah.
Because it shows a little odometer go to 0, and then when she gets in the car and turns the key, her odometer goes to 0. Stupid. Anyways, also, they're in a race against a Rube Goldberg machine because that's what he's rigged his entire ship to do is, according to Jackie, blow up some coffee filters via shooting mercury down to the roulette table with the roulette table wheel spins and then knocks that little mousetrap toy that he bought at the flea market, and then that has a series of legs that hit bells that go bing bong 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 bing, and then there's dominoes. Took him a really long time to set up that part. on and on it goes as they're fighting and punching midair like Gandalf fighting the Balrog down to the depths of this ship.
And it's against a Rube Goldberg machine. It is so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Well, it's kind of like the villain doing the monologue where he explains the whole plan, but he doesn't need to. He can't explain a bomb plan, so he just has to do it. And
I can't explain a bomb plan. The bomb is the
fall
plan.
Through the floor so that you can see the bomb plan.
Bomb plan. Don't fuck with my Texas bread.
Or you're flash mobbing.
Look, Texas bread would have came in here and stopped this whole thing before it even got started.
Oh, God.
Man. So, they get handcuffed together. The rookie, he runs in and is like, yeah, I was following you from earlier. Remember that from his establishing shot? Yeah, it took me a really long time to get into this ship. You're free to go. So he shoots the handcuffs off. They run out. The Rube Goldberg machine is ending, and Tommy Lee Jones just stands there and is like, U2ing out, like, hello, hello, goodbye, kaboom. And the whole ship blows up, and it's a huge fucking explosion. It's blowing up in sections, and he's hobbled up. He's got freaking nails in his knee, and Forrest Whitaker's having to carry him, and they pass like 4 jump off the dock points to run all the way to the end of the pier to jump off of it in time to the last explosion.
Not really. They are blown to safety well after the explosion happens. It's like, they're like, okay, we're going to have to jump. And they're like, no, you don't. It's all over, guys. Don't jump.
Oh my God. So they're like, we got to haul ass to the fireworks display because 4th of July, and Sam's right. We probably had to tack on some extra movie here because really it's actually over. So they get down there, and Kate and the kid are leaving. He's like, no, don't. Oh, the brake lights are flashing. That means there's a bomb in the brakes. Don't hit the brakes like that other movie that we keep talking about. So he jumps on the top. What?
He guesses that it's rigged to the brakes, right?
He sees the brakes flash.
Oh.
Like there's something wrong with the brakes.
Because putting a switch on the pedal would fuck with the brake lights.
Yes. Yes, Sam.
Okay. So then, does he also tell her whatever you do, keep going downhill?
Yeah, right.
For like 20 minutes?
She's weaving in and out of traffic, implying that she's not going so fast that the car's going to tip over if you steer. So she can just take a lefter at any point in time and get off of that downhill and just coast to a neat, gentle stop.
Yeah.
Good plan, Garrity. Anyway, he's like, no, I'll get on top. And then he jumps off of his motorcycle, which was kind of an okay stunt. And then
So he also says, downshift, don't use the brakes. And she's like, I can't get it in. Couldn't she just put it into neutral?
Actually, you would want to keep it in gear because there's torque,
Yeah, but if you can't downshift because you're going too fast and you're shitty, you could still just put it in Well, no, because she's going downhill like an asshole.
It's just a rolling car at that point.
Yeah, never mind. She's too stupid to save herself.
I can't get it in gear. Did you try the clutch? What is the clutch? Okay, I'm going to have to get in that car. God damn it. So it gets in. He slides his head underneath the bomb. And, oh no, there's a dead end. We're all going to blow up. And he disarms it just in time as they smash into a car. There's some guy walking along, and he almost gets fucking tacoed by a car. Dove out of the way like those internet videos. It was pretty crazy. And then the rookie comes down and is like, hey, how about instead of me saying that you used to sort of be an Irish terrorist, but not really, I take all the credit. And you just walk away and live a happy life. Okay, deal. And they walk away. That's the end of the movie.
Were you blown away, Jackie?
No, I was not. I was bored away.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing is that there's so much comedy gold, but it's just separated by just miles of boredom. I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but I have to read this because it gives you the picture of where MGM's at when they were like, they got Bridges or whatever, but they have a list. Somebody got a list of who they were considering, which is virtually everybody, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Kevin Bacon, Alec Baldwin, Michael Biehn, Bruce Campbell, Kevin Costner, Michael Douglas, Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss would have been great in here.
I can't disarm this bomb!
Yeah. Richard Gere, Harrison Ford, Mel Gibson, Michael Keaton, Christopher Lambert, Viggo Mortensen. I don't think he was even... Chuck Norris, Dennis Quaid.
Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Get some Texas
Mickey
bread
Rourke,
in there.
Kurt Russell, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Selleck, Sylvester Stallone, Patrick Swayze, and Bruce Willis. Does that just mean that they're like, anybody could do it?
Anybody can do this job.
We're considering anyone we like.
My question
We'd
is...
settle for Bruce Campbell.
My question is, so the rookie is obviously going to jail, right?
For what?
Falsifying fucking records. There is a string of evidence all the way up that points to the fact that, no, you did not do any of this. You are lying. Whose fucking Jeep is that had a bomb in it tied to the brakes? So you were a white guy for a second, because all these witnesses are saying a white guy was diving on top of it, and like this family of 3 got out of it. Yeah, I was all those. Okay, so you disarmed that bomb. What about the bomb down at the pier that was so fucking big they could see it from like 5 miles away? Did you disarm that bomb that blew up?
Probably
most
just
of the pier?
Blows up when he starts fucking with the one in the Jeep because of what happened last time.
Huh?
He seems horribly inadequate at actually deactivating bombs.
Well, I get the rookie is not good at, but he says, I'm going to go ahead and say that I disarmed the bomb and I'm the hero. Okay, so you go ahead and file your report, and it's...
Then he goes up and blows himself up by fucking with the bomb in the Jeep that he doesn't even need to do because he's so shitty at his job.
It's already disarmed. His next step is to file this false report. Okay, fine. If he's dead, I guess then, according to Sam, I say he's just going to jail for falsifying documents and filing a false police report. Jackie's not even paying attention again. Is Dove going to prison?
He should.
No, he's not going to, though, because there's no photo of him in the database, so they can't really tie it to him. It's just circumstantial. And the only person that really knew who he was, well, he's killed that guy now, so fuck it. He's gonna move on with his life and go teach high school football.
You don't think he's even brought in for questioning?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But he's just gonna give them what they need to know, and I mean, he's been with the force a long time. He's just going to sidestep it, and that's it.
So what were you doing on that Dolphin with that Irish bomb guy that caused a massive explosion that everyone in the city saw?
I figured it out because earlier when we were doing the shipyard, I saw the Dolphin, and then after Max was murdered, there was a Dolphin marble in the statue that had been part of the explosive device, and so I put it together because the logos matched.
Okay, so you're talking about Max, your uncle, who was solely targeted as somebody to die, to be exploded by this Irish. Okay, no connection between you and this Irish terrorist, huh? None.
Nope.
Now your uncle
because he's
was
my
very
only
Irish.
Family member.
We saw him.
He killed him. He got killed because he was my only family member, and
very
I had
Irish.
hidden my wife and children.
He was very Irish. We met him at your wedding. Now, are you Irish?
No, I've got a Boston accent.
Oh, because you say "ka" occasionally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I think he's going to jail. Actually, I don't think he's going to jail because I think he's going to get questioned. But what if they even know he's Liam? Why does it matter? Why does it fucking matter? Why does this whole movie exist? Because I'm a Irish immigrant and you're not supposed to know about that?
So
he has to hide his lucky charms.
He didn't kill anybody. Garrity did. There's nothing to be
So is he illegal?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. And we should throw his ass out of this country. Deportation.
Yeah.
Fucking European immigrants bringing this place down.
So they're going on the lam, right?
Yeah, well, no. They're just going to Cape Cod, Sam.
Yeah, they're going to go live in Max's cottage, and they're going to sell their property and Max's property because he's probably the sole heir. And they're just going to go live in Cape Cod, and she's going to take like odd and end jobs, like delivering newspapers.
Odd man jobs. Hello, I'm weird. Give me money. I'm an odd man. This is my job.
You have a hat in front of you with a robot that's playing the keyboard, and this is going places, guys.
Speaking of odd. You guys are killing me. Okay. Final recommendations, Sam.
Do not.
Hey,
It's
Sam did not
comedy gold. If you could edit out like the hour and a half of nothing happening.
Yeah.
There's an hour and a half where nothing happens, and it's really boring, and it's so boring that it's hard to even focus on. I was losing focus constantly. That's where I'm at.
Okay, Jackie.
I was supposed to go last, though, because it was my
Who
pick.
gives a shit? It's a listener
Jackass.
recommendation. Who gives a crap? Jackie.
I'm going to give it a do not. We stopped the movie 3 times. One time I just pretended like I had to pee so that I could check my phone.
Nice.
That's how bored I was. It's like the action scenes are great, and there are some things that are really funny, but then there's just a lot of weird shit, and it's really boring and draggy, and I just didn't enjoy it.
I am also going to give it a do not. I thought I liked this movie when it came out. Like, whoa. But I was also stupid. Like, whoa, what a, pre-7 diabolical chase through, or, pursuit of a criminal, movie. Like, oh, it's The Usual Suspects before The Usual Suspects, but I'm an idiot because I'm 15 years old and I don't know shit about movies.
Yeah.
But today I was like, woof, nothing fucking happens. And bombs that blow up are boring. It's bomb stuff sucks. I'm sorry. You gotta have a hook. You gotta have a guy on a bus, and the bus can't slow down. The bus never blows up. It does at the very end. But the whole movie is about being on a bus that's got a bomb on it. Not bombs blowing up. Oh, that bomb blew up. That bomb blew up. Hey, there's a guy. He blew up. The bombs can't blow up. Otherwise, the whole point's over. So, drama. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an exciting bombs blowing up movie someplace that somebody could recommend to us.
The Sylvester Stallone bomb movie is pretty stupid, too, but at least it's fun.
Yeah.
I've watched it a couple of times, so it couldn't have been that bad. Maybe it is. Who knows?
All right. Next week on the show is Jackie's pick. Jackie, hello.
Hello. You can watch this next film on Plex or Tubi. And I want you guys to try to guess. Are you ready?
I can't
Val
possibly
Kilmer.
guess.
Okay, Val Kilmer.
Oh.
All right.
Adam Lambert.
From
Allison
Matchbox
Porter.
20?
No, he's the guy who stepped in for Queen. Nicholas Rodriguez.
No.
It's time, gentlemen. We haven't done it in a while for a musical.
Oh, God.
And this one is The 10 Commandments. The musical.
How long is it? This is good. You came prepared.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where would I find that?
This sounds like way too long. And
my God, it's 2 hours long. Okay, I take it back. I don't want to watch a religious show for 2 hours. I was thinking maybe an hour and a half.
Do better.
Vetoed on me too. I will pick another movie.
I don't know. This thing looks terrible.
Yeah,
Val Kilmer is Moses.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like
they're
Val
singing it.
Kilmer
I
as
don't know.
Moses.
You should think we should. This looks bad.
Okay, tentatively it's something else, but it may be 10 Commandments. Have a great week, guys. Get to the chopper.